Welcome back to the channel, guys, the Psychotic Circus of Savannah. Recently, I've been looking at ways of taking the production of my home haunt and stepping it up to another level. So you guys may have remembered in the last couple years, there was a section of my home haunt that I used pool noodles. You can actually kind of see it like right here. And it was really cool because it kind of takes people out of their element, makes it a little claustrophobic, and you know, they kind of had to crawl through things. They didn't know what was going to be on the other side. It's an easy thing that any home haunter can do, and instead of people walking through and looking at different displays, it makes it a little more interactive, and trick-or-treaters, they love it. And if you time it just right, you can get pool noodles for super cheap. Don't go to like Dollar General or the 99-cent store to buy your pool noodles. Wait until the end of August or even early September and hit up Walmart, and you'll be able to get pool noodles for like 10 cents or 7 cents, I think was the lowest I got mine personally, was 7 cents. And if you do end up doing the pool noodle trick, the more noodles, the better.
That's what she said.
You want it to be as dense as possible.
That's what she said!
And almost make it really hard to get through.
That's what she said. Or he said.
I've been waiting for you to come.
And you can have an actor right on the other side to scare them. I like to put a couple different strobe lights or colored lights in there, and it just works perfectly. But this year, I wanted to do something completely different. So if you plan on visiting my haunted house this year, don't watch this video. Watch this one or something, I don't know. I want to get into today's unboxing and do a review and then explain to you how I plan on incorporating it into my haunted house. So inside this box, we have some pieces from the Killer Klowns from Outer Space.
Killer Klowns from Outer Space. Holy shit.
I've been thinking about using this for my home haunt for quite some time and kind of just had to pull the trigger. So let's check it out. Open it up here. The sender sent us a toe tag that they wrote "Stay Spooky" on it with the Killer Clown from Outer Space Cocoon. And all right, this is the Cocoon piece. I did not realize it was going to come flat like this. This doesn't really look how I was expecting it to. The face looks really good though. The paint job is really good on the face. I love the bloody speckled different reds and blacks. And it has this Killer Klowns from Outer Space tag from Trick or Treat Studios. The inside actually talks about this as if it's a mask. Definitely not a mask. Yet. Let's go ahead and stuff these guys. I got 4 total. Then we'll do a little review and I'll explain to you how I'm gonna use them in my home haunt. The top caps are hand painted, which I really love. I read somewhere online that somebody was bitching that the lines weren't perfectly straight, but I actually really enjoy it. The tops of the cocoons have this kind of like prehensile bendable wire that is going to work perfect for me in attaching these to the ceiling of my home haunt. The faces are great. They're actually like a little bit different, which I think helps a lot with painting the picture that these are different individuals wrapped up in a cotton candy cocoon. The triangles around the face do look a little generic, and I might shred them up just a little bit to make it look more realistic, but I don't think that that's really a deal breaker in this case. I knew what they looked like when I purchased them online. So what I plan on doing with these guys is hanging them in the place that I used to use the pool noodles. So it's a little more themed when you're walking through something as opposed to a bunch of colorful foam. And when you're pushing them to the side, it does have a little bit of weight to it. So it can be believable that there's actually a body inside of the cotton candy cocoons. And the faces on them are pretty close to real size. I got a big ass head.
Damn, I got a big ass head.
So I'll be using these guys in the same section that Bloody Sweet Clown and Cotton Candace are. And I really want to use like a low-lying fog or mist that smells like cotton candy in this section. So these are already going to be better than the pool noodles that were hanging last year and the year before. And I thought about it when looking at their heads. If I make it where the first 3 you kind of push to the side while you're moving, and I'm able to convert this other one into a costume, would work really, really good and be an awesome scare factor. With the face of this guy kind of on the rear of the costume, and the top of this almost like a bathing cap, right? Like a little hat you would put on your head. So when people are walking through and they push the first one and the second one and the third one away, they get to the fourth one and it looks exactly the same, but then it turns. We'll have a section right here for the actor's head where he can turn and scream in some poor trick-or-treater's face.
Nobody stores cotton candy like this.
Now, I'm a huge fan of the Killer Klowns from Outer Space. I love the 80s cheesiness of it. It's considered like a scary movie, but it's not really scary at all. It's one of those 80s movies that, like, for no reason just happens to show
Oh, pizza.
And the writing is campy and cheesy, but that's kind of the charm of the movie. And I know that Trick or Treat Studios did a re-release of these where the face looks way more detailed, but it costs a lot more. And to be frank, for me to be using them in a haunted house where hundreds of kids are going to be pushing against it, I really, really didn't want to spend more money to have it more film accurate. If you liked my DIY type vibe to this, or you enjoyed the unboxing, or for some reason really liked my humor, doubt it, make sure you hit the subscribe button. We have a goal of hitting 10,000 subscribers this year, and with your help we can do it. Make sure you share the video, comment below. I respond to every single comment. For each video, I'll pick out one of my favorite comments and give that person a subscriber shout out. And today's subscriber shout out goes to Jolie Wyatt. Jolie, I know you love clowns the same way I do. I can tell by your comments. I appreciate you having fun with the "Which Clown Are You" birthday meme that was on my community tab. I could tell how happy you were that you got Pennywise as your birthday month, and subscribers like you are exactly why I do this. Thank you very much. I appreciate you, dude. To all of you out there, I love you very much. We're gonna be doing lives every 2 weeks and at least one video a week. And as always, happy haunts! Ah!